Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for February. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I'm going to start with the current energy and then we're going to go all the way through until the end of the month of February and look at each week. I do want to take a second to remind you though that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Scorpio. So guys, if it's not resonating, check your other signs and placements. See if your messages are in those readings. Also keep in mind that this is a monthly reading, so it's predictive in nature. If these events aren't occurring right now, they are going to probably occur in the next few weeks because we're going all the way through February. All right. As always though, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Scorpio? What would you like Scorpio to know for February? All right, Scorpio, you're starting out with a Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're working on your balance here. You're showing up here as being pretty generous right now. I do feel like you have a lot of responsibilities. What's crossing it is the Two of Cups. Very nice. It looks like that's a balanced relationship here. Could possibly have met a soulmate. In the past, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, that's problematic because the Seven of Swords is deceptive energy, Scorpio. It's somebody who's been lying, cheating, stealing. So in the past, there was some sort of deceptive energy with regard to love. You could have been involved with somebody who's given their energy to more than one person. Let's see why all this is happening. The King of Wands. Yeah, somebody might have been a little bit of a player. The King of Wands can be a little bit of a player. I feel like with the King of Wands here, there's action that's taking place here. And I feel like it is definitely with regard to love. Let me see what's on your mind. Success. You want something to be successful. You may even want recognition, such as, you know, like a title. So in other words, if you've just met somebody, because for some of you, it looks like you've just met somebody you're very attracted to, somebody very attractive. And there seems to be an equal give and take. You seem to be on the same page and things might be going very smoothly after having gone through a bad experience here in the past. But you're wanting success or possibly, you know, some sort of title in the situation. Let's see what's happening in February. Show me February for Scorpio. The Strength card in reverse. A little bit of fear here. A need to work on self and to iron out something that is causing fear. So show me how Scorpio is showing up in this reading. Oh, you're worried. So you have a lot of problems here. Ten of Wands. You're feeling overwhelmed. You feel like there's too much. You can't see which way to go. But you're almost at the end of some sort of problem. Show me the energy approaching Scorpio. The King of Cups. So that's good. Whoever's approaching you, Scorpio, is very focused on you. It could be even another water sign like yourself, Pisces, another Scorpio, or Cancer. Could also be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is somebody whose heart is open and they're very focused on you. I do like that the King of Cups is in the upright. It means that they're emotionally available. Let's see Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice for Scorpio. Show me Spirit's advice for Scorpio. Okay. All right. So we have the Devil in reverse. Spirit is saying don't deal with anything that is toxic. Yeah, make sure that there's nothing toxic in this situation. Let's look at your outcome at the end of February. All right, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Moon. So I do feel like there's some sort of a change that's coming, okay, by the end of the month. There's something hidden here. There's something that is hidden that could make you sad. It could make you... It could remind you of something. It's going to bring about change, though. So we'll clarify that for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely clarify that. So don't stress. Don't worry. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is underlying energy. It does indicate that you have likely experienced a deep loss. And it's likely from the past here. But this looks like new energy that's coming in. It also indicates that there could have been a situation where there was some codependency. And that could be what this energy is with the Devil in reverse. So let's clarify, Spirit. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Knight of Swords. So if you were dealing with somebody in the past that was giving their energy to more than one person, that truth came out. I do feel like there was an argument with somebody here in the past. I also feel like there's been communication with somebody that you actually have pretty warm feelings. I feel like somebody may have admitted their feelings to you. Ooh, it caused an argument. It caused a conflict and an argument here. So some of you guys may have met this person before another relationship was complete. I do feel like there's some sort of an argument because of a truth that came out. It could have been an argument with someone from your past, or it could have been you that was deceitful here. Maybe you were keeping secrets. And that would make sense for some of you as to why these secrets will cause some regret. But it could have been the other person as well. I do see that there was a conflict when the truth came out. Let's look at this deceit. Why is this Seven of... Yeah, so somebody was already involved. Either you or the other person, and then found new love. Was giving their attention to more than one. So it's either you or the other person. But there was new love that was begun prior to another relationship ending. Somebody was already in a commitment, and they stepped out of that commitment to be with someone else. The truth came out about it. An argument ensued. Let me see why the King of Wands is here. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles. So you had a choice. Either you or the other person. And I feel like it was you, Scorpio. There was a choice between two. For some of you, there was stability versus passion. You know? Let me see why the Six of Wands is here. There's again that Five of Cups. Yeah, so there could be some regrets. There's a lot of anxiety. There's been some sadness, but you still want this new relationship, it looks like, to be successful. I do see that you're up at night. You've been losing sleep. This whole situation's caused a lot of anxiety, and I do feel like even though you're moving towards this new connection, I do feel like there's some regrets in how things happened. Let's look at February for you. Show me February for Scorpio. February for Scorpio. All right, so we have the Hierophant reversed. We have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Emperor. We have the Death card reversed. Two of Coins reversed. Strength card reversed. King of Swords. And the Four of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay, so I do see that going into February, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiety, okay? I feel like there's even regrets. You're at a very uncertain time in your life. Now, in the first week, I do see there's some sort of an ending here. There's an ending that's been caused by either outright lies or lies of omission. I do feel like there's that uncertainty about someone else as well. So you may be uncertain about whether this other person is actually going to commit to you, if things between you and that person is going to work out. The person from the previous connection, I see that there's been an argument when the truth came out, and I do feel like a lot of this stuff is really being processed through, including the fear and the anxiety and the regrets, in the first week of February. In the second week, I see you kind of getting a hold of yourself. I feel like you're kind of taking charge of your life, and I feel like you also still have some emotional attachment to the person from the past. I feel like you may have gone into non-communication with that person, but I do feel like you're stepping up, you're trying to improve your energy, and you do feel like things are not completely over there. There's still some emotional attachment to this person from the past. In the third week, I feel like you feel like a decision has to be made. And I do think that you're entering into that decision in a very fearful manner here. You've been weighing up the pros and cons. It's caused you to feel rather imbalanced. You could even be having a little bit of financial issue because of all of this, but it's all kicking up your fears here. There is definitely a need for you to work on yourself, especially if there's any codependent energy. But I feel like by the final week of February, you're getting very clear, very honest with yourself. I feel like you're being honest with others as well. And I do see an ending to a long-term connection or a marriage. I see, or possibly a it could be somebody you live with. I feel like you're very fearful about it. There's a lot of fear that's ruling the month of February because of all these changes. It's leaving you with a feeling of a lack of stability. But I feel like, you're still getting yourself together. You're still coming, into this Emperor energy. You're still taking control of your life, and you're getting honest. You're being clear and very, very clear, and trying not to be overly emotional. I don't see a lot of emotion in your energy other than fear. So I do think that you have a lot of fear and anxiety that you're processing through. Let's see how you're showing up, because we have this 10 of Wands. So you feel overwhelmed, you feel burdened, you don't know what direction to go in. I do feel like you would like to de-escalate the situation if possible, but you may not know how. All right, so we have this Page of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Wands, and then we have, again, the 6 of Wands. So there's some sort of an offer that you're receiving. And again, I feel like it is from a new person. I do feel like you are definitely feeling overwhelmed, but you feel like things can work out. You want to take the lessons forward, and you just want this to be successful, but there's a lot of anxiety about whether or not it will be. So let's look at the energy approaching you. Show me the energy coming towards Scorpio. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Empress. And we have the Ace of Wands. All right, so the energy that's coming towards you. This is somebody who has developed emotions for you, and they definitely want to have a relationship with you. They are offering you a lot. This person is very passionate about you. They want to nurture this connection. I do feel like they kind of have you on a pedestal, and they want stability. This person is, their heart is wide open. So some of you may have met a twin flame, but if you did, you may have been already in another connection, and there could have been some, sexual things that occurred between you and this other person, because I do see that this person has a lot of passion towards you as well. You're at a transition in your life, and I feel like you feel that everything is just up in the air. And that's what's causing all this stress and anxiety and worry. But this person that's coming towards you, I'm telling you, they don't have that. They have nothing but love, nurturing. You know, this person looks like they're doing well financially. This person is passionate towards you, and they are offering you something substantial here. Let me see Spirit's advice. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't dislike their energy. Their energy looks to be pretty solid. It's, you know, it's open. Their heart is open. All right, we have the Ten of Wands. Now, that's in your energy. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the World. So, Spirit is saying that there is something that is ending. And it's something that you know, could have been a bit toxic. So you're engaged in something that's toxic, and that's what's causing the problems here. Spirit is saying there is something ending, a cycle is coming to a close, so a new cycle with someone new can occur. There's this new person in your energy too. So, you know, but the way things are going right now is toxic. There's an indication that you need to close this cycle out so that there is an end to that toxic energy. The toxic energy is what's causing the problems, not the new person per se. It's the fact that a cycle needs to close out in order to begin this new cycle with the new person. All right, let's look at your outcome. See, now I understand your outcome a whole lot better because there's secrets here that have caused a bit of remorse or a bit of regret. And I see that regret in your thoughts. Show me the outcome for Scorpio. Yeah, there's the Seven of Swords. Now this time it is in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands reversed, and we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. All right, so there's some regrets by the end of the month for keeping secrets, for the deception. It's all coming out. All the deception or any deception, and we see the deception here in the past. It's related to a new beginning in love while already being in a committed connection. All of that's coming out. It is going to lead to some remorse, to some you know, feelings of sadness, to some regrets. Regrets about what? Well, regrets about the deception, regrets about, you know, starting something with somebody before something else was over. And I do feel like you did feel that there was no other choice but to keep the secret. And I don't know your life, so I don't know why you felt that way. But I will say that the deception is coming out, and it is going to lead to some regrets here. I do feel like there is unconditional love, though, that is here between you and this new person. It's just the way that it came about is what's going to cause the unseen regrets. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. That is underlying energy. So you may meet this person when you're out with friends, or you're out in some social situation, because that does indicate a social situation. All right, let's pull an oracle card, Scorpio, and see if there's any further messages. Okay, so we have number 12. It's called Spirit of the Tree. It's about nature and inner peace. It says, if you're in need of a lesson, there is wisdom in the trees. This could be an indication for you to get yourself out into nature and try to kind of de-escalate all this anxiety that you're experiencing. But let me read it for you. Your affirmation is, I am tuning into stillness, peace, and ancient wisdom. If you've pulled this card, you're being guided to deeply connect and vibrate with the energy of nature at this time. It has much to teach you, especially the spirit of the trees. If you can be still, present, and quiet, and listen, only then will you understand all that it has to show you. An intelligence that has existed for millions of years. The power of deep breaths, ancient knowledge, and pure presence. The wisdom of the tree invites you to view abundance and existence in a whole new way, very different from the human way. It can teach you that you too can bear fruit and flowers gently and gracefully. You don't need to push or force things so hard. Our best work and flow come from a state of ease and contentment, not stress and hurry. This card can also be an omen that you are cultivating inner peace and wisdom. Your soul has been seeking deep rest and a break from society. Listen to that. It's okay to take a break from it all. A priestess of nature must have time in spiritual solitude to connect with the forces unseen. As a vessel of spirit, this is where she draws her power from. There is a clean and steady stream that flows right beside you. Will you take a drink from these life-giving waters? They hold ancient secrets and can purify you when you most need it, especially when your hands are dirty. Nature can help cleanse your soul after too much focus on a city life or egoic desires. Trees have been here since the dawn of the earth, whereas humanity has only just arrived and seeks to conquer. We must remember our place alongside the trees. They are the wise and ancient ones. They are intelligent in ways that are far beyond us, different from us. They are vital in sustaining life. We could not go on without them, but life would go on without us. All right, so guys, take a little bit of time in nature. Take some deep breaths. Don't force things. Just kind of let them go with the flow. And I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with the reading, Scorpio, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.